Good day guys, Ping here. So today we're going to try this one. So pattern based. So okay, does not work properly. My panel get formed or to make a panel. Yeah. So okay. So for a panel like this, for a pattern like this, the first and I think the most important thing, so let's ignore this, is to find the pattern, right? So this is a quite simple pattern actually. So, but if you do it, we can't really do it this way, right? So do this and then try somehow, because it's getting angled. So what we can do is see these as 4 points of, if I connect them, okay, so and then become a pattern. So connect, so which means we just need to create a rectangular shape pattern, and then somehow we just do this and do this. So the family itself, the pattern itself, it can go outside of the pattern, right? So yeah, so once we create one of this, and then we can repeat it. Okay, so let's sorry, I don't have Revit open. That's fine. So let's just wait. And also I believe it's very simple too. So you can see to create this one, we just need to have a point on this line in on the midpoint and then offset, and then we can use, somehow we can create. And of course we try to because if we only use 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, so I'll just draw it here. So if we only have 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, it will create a spline more like this. So to make it more like horizontal at this point, so we just need to add 1 more point around here, so it become 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point, and 5 point. Okay, so yeah, so this is how we can do it. So now let's start. So new generic model, pattern based. Okay, so the pattern, we're going to use a rectangular pattern, so it will be a default pattern. So this, right? So rectangle. Okay, so I'm not sure which way. Maybe just okay. So that's top. That's fine. So let's. Oh, actually, I'll just change this side a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So it's looks more like this. So horizontal. Okay. So first, place a point drawn face. I just place onto the midpoint, and then another point drawn work plan, set work plan, and we're going to pick the vertical work plan on this point. So tab, and that's it. And then place another point. Okay. Do the same, set work plan. So tab, and pick that work plan. And okay. So now select this point. Okay, so it looks like it goes up. That's fine. We can just do a negative. So for example, negative 500. Yeah, okay. So maybe just go up a little bit. And also this one needs to match that. So if we like place a profile, so I'll just call it maybe offset. And I'll just do instance parameter for, actually, I'm not sure. Maybe type parameter, because all these offset distance need to be the same. So it's yeah, it's probably supposed to be type parameter, and then do the same. Select this point, go link this to that offset of. So now I'll just show you if we do 1, 2, 3 and use spline. So it will be a spline, a curve, more like this. But we want to achieve this. So we need 1 more point. So let's Control Z for that point, for that one. So it's very simple because we already have these reference lines, right? We don't need to offset from that point. So we can use draw on face, place point on use draw on face, so we can place onto the line instead. Place another one here, and then I'll select this one. So it's currently measured from this end, so I'll just click on this, so it's measured from this end. So this one's correct. So now we can select both of them. So instead of normalized curve parameter, which is a number between 0 to 1, so we can just use segment length and just type in a number, a very small number. So for example, 10 or even 100. For this one's fine. So now if we select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we can create something like this. Okay, so now let's do the same thing. So place point, draw on face, 1, 2. Select this, this one's correct. This one need to be flipped. Select these 2 points and segment length and 100, for example. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spline. That's it. Now we can select these 2 model lines, make them reference line, and then create form. So now we have something like this. Okay. And if you so we need a line in between, right? So I think it's fine. So if you only need a line, so we can just model a model line, create a spline through points between these 2 points, and this is it. So if I let me just do a screen, do a conceptual mass, and we can either do a horizontal or just do a horizontal first. So I just use a rectangular shape, draw on work plan, set work plan onto the level, and then I can draw something like this, and then create a form. And I'm going to choose surface instead of a solid form. Or actually, we can do a solid form. So now we can use this surface, for example, as a horizontal example. Use this for a vertical example. So let's do it. Tab, select this until you find this surface, and do this divided surface. And then I'm going to just reduce the number in one direction. So maybe the other way. How about this? Okay, and then we can just do this one. So tab, select this surface, divided surface, and try, I'm not sure which one, 5? No, wrong one, sorry. 5. Okay, so now we have this. So now let's go back to this pattern-based family. Load it back, select this surface, no pattern, go under here, family 1. We have this. Okay, so I think it's very close, right? So you might need to make it narrower, maybe just increase the number here, so maybe 20, 15 maybe. Okay, so see, it's quite simple, right? Quite straightforward. So let's try the horizontal as well. So I'll maybe increase this number to 15 and change this one. Oh, sorry, wrong. That's fine. So just rotate it by 90 degrees. Is that right? Yes. Okay. So swap the number as well. Yeah. Okay. And this is it. Oh, it's wrong. Yeah. I don't know. Negative 19. Yeah. I think that's better. Oh, it's probably the same. Yeah, I think it's the same. Okay, so anyway, so this is easiest way. If you don't need this panel to be actually 2 panels, so currently we have add this as 1 panel and with a model line, right? Which means there's one piece of surface with a line in the middle. Okay, so in case you need to, so for example, you need to have the panel and then have some framing, so it can be, I think it's not too hard actually, because we have all these edge, and then when we create a frame, we can just do another one. But if, okay, so I'll just, let's just spend a little bit more time on this exercise. So what if we want this one to be 2 panel instead of 1? So that means it will be separate in the middle. So instead of having this model line, just pretend it's 2 panel. So we can also do that. Okay, so let me think. Maybe I'll keep this one. So I'll save. Oh, actually, I'll go to the here. I'll rename this one. So next time when I load that family into here, so it won't overwrite this one. So curtain, it's a generic model. It's pattern. Oh, I don't. Yeah. It's curtain panel pattern base. Yeah. Okay. I'll rename it. I call it A. So now I can load another one with slightly different build and without overwrite the previous one. So now let's I'll just delete this, right? So and I'll dissolve this. Okay, dissolve this and also dissolve this. So we still need all the points and also dissolve this. We're not going to have a model line to pretend they are separate. These are separate panels. So now we need to create a line like this. So which means if we create a spline and do another one, so you'll see it's not going to be continuous, right? So what we need to do is also very simple. We just need to place a point onto a vertical work plane on this point, and then just give it a little bit offset. So for example, I'll just give it 100 offset as well, and then if we select 1, 2, 3, 4, now that's what we have, right? And then the same, we can just do another one. And this time, okay, looks like we can also do 100 as well, right? So, and then select these 2 and control select these 2, and we have another one, okay? So, very quickly, we just do another 2 points on this point. So, I'll just type in 100, place another point, draw on work plan, and this one will be negative 100. Okay, so now we select these 2, oh sorry, these 4 points and these 4 points. Oh, sorry, Control Z, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we have all the reference lines we need. We're going to select all these reference lines, totally 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make them reference line. Now we select this one, so tab. So this time you need to tab. So this individual one instead of 2. Well, actually, I'm not sure. Let's try. If I select all of them, yeah, it works as well. Now we have. So we can see, although it's still one. Actually, Control Z. Maybe just do this. Yeah, just make it simpler. So just 2 separate panel instead of 1 with a line in the middle. Yeah. Tab, select 1, 2, create another one. So now we have another panel, and of course we can add parameters for the material, or even just give it a material. I'll just create a material for it. I'll maybe call it, just give it default. Oh, what's going on here? What's something's wrong with my material. Oh, here, yeah. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, so let's give it a color, maybe orange color, shade, yeah. And this is it. And then also because we have a parameter for the offset, we can also control this if we need to, right? Oh, this one's wrong. Looks like when we place this point, we place onto something. Maybe onto that line, the end of that line instead of on the point. So that's fine. We can fix this. Can we fix it without just deleting anything? Can we just place this onto? Let's try. Okay, so I'll select this point and select this point and type HI, just isolate them, and I'll select this point and see if I can just currently it's not associated to anything. So let's pick, and I'll try to pick that point. That don't let me. Yeah, it looks like a little bit tricky to pick. Doesn't work. Okay, so how about pick new host? I'll try this one. Pick new host and see if I can pick the point. But yeah, not sure which work plan I'm going to pick. So I'll just switch this one to work plan. Okay, and then I'll see if I can pick a work plan. Yes, we can. So I'll just pick this work plan. So, and then again, so we need to place this point. So I want to place this point onto this point and click OK. And then select this point again. So this will be the point we placed onto the other point. Okay? So it will be -100. So now this time, it should follow this point. So let's go have a, actually, let me just show everything back. So to, HR, right? So that's this point. So now if I change this one to 300, yeah, okay, it works. So this is how you can place this point back onto that point without, sometimes when you have some form, something stuff already modeled, you probably don't want to do it again. So you just, instead of redo everything, so you can just fix the work plan, fix the host. It's showing not associated, but doesn't matter. Anyway, so this is it. Now let's load this one into this conceptual mass, and then because I have changed the name of this, so it won't overwrite the previous one. So now we can just go back, and then we can find the other one, so which is still the same name, and that's it. So I think it's not showing color because okay, so this is because I believe there's the default material in this conceptual mass already, and when we change the color of the default material in this family and load it back into here, it's just like we load a family into a project, and then the material in project will overwrite the material in family. Okay, so you unless there's no there's a new so the family in unless the material in the family is not existed in the project, and then we'll just bring in the material with all the setting. But if there's already a material with the same name in the project, or in this case, in this conceptual mass, it won't override, it won't change the color. Okay, so I'll show you. So if I just go here, and I'll just duplicate this material. So now it's a different name, right? And then I'll change this one as well to default one, and load this one into this conceptual mass. I'll just overwrite, and then see, that's it. Okay, so now, and it looks very similar. So you can see very, very similar. And but in this case, it's actually two panels. So you can see that they are separate panel. Okay, so so this is it, and I think if you want to add some like frames, it can be very simple as well. So I'll just quickly show you how. So if you need, actually it can be a little bit tricky because it's a curved, so which means this can be just too adaptive, but this one, if you want to follow this one, we need 4 adaptive points. Anyway, so I'll just quickly do it. So it will be generic model adaptive. I'll just place 1, 2, 3, 4, select them, make adaptive, create spline through points, make a reference line, place a point, draw on face, place onto a line, reference, circle, draw on work plan, set work plan, pick this work plan on this point, I'll just do a circle. So maybe maybe 30 radius, so 16 diameter. Actually, I'll just add a dimension di diameter. Now TL first. It's a little bit too thin. Okay, so di diameter or a diameter. So select this. I'll create a parameter. I'll call it D, and type is fine. Select everything here, including the dimension and the CC, and select the point in the middle. Pick new host, place, use face. Okay, to draw on face, and then we can just select the profile, another profile, and this path, and then we can create a form. So now we can select this point and place onto, just drag this one back to 0, this one back to 1. So now we have this frame, right? So it's adaptive and can be curved on. So so now we can load this one into family 1, I believe. Okay, so now we can just place. So before that, I'll just escape first, and I'll just try to WF wireframe, try to pick one of the line type IC. So there's only hang on, let me think. Maybe Control Z. So Control Z. Maybe TL. Maybe we can just place onto the point instead of these lines. Okay, so let's create components. So this time place onto the point. And actually I'll just type one of the points, type IC. So yeah, that's better. So we won't accidentally. That's only one point. Where's the other one? That's the adaptive point. So Control Z. I'll select this point and Control select this one. Type IC. Okay, so now we have all the points we need. So create component. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And okay, so for this one, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I believe this family should be the same shape as this panel, because they have the same control point 1, 2, 3, 4. So same in this panel, there are 4 control points for the edge 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so how about this? They are straight line, right? So we don't need 4 points. We only need 2 points. So we can. So I'll do the same. I'll just go here. So currently this one is family 3. So I'll rename it family 3. I'll just rename family 3A. Okay. So which means I can just go back to here, and I'll just delete the point 3 and point 2. So now we only have 2 points, right? So that's all we need. We're not changing anything. We still have the parameters for them as well. So let's load this one back into family 1 again. So this time, so you can I'm going to just again, I'll just use the point. So select these 2 points, one adaptive point, one normal point, IC, so we can see all the points. And then we can create component 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. So that's all. So type HR. HR. Yeah. So now we have all the stuff we need. So panels, and also all the frames. So if you need parameters, so if you need to change the material, so you can go back and then just select this one and create a material parameter. But I'll just leave it to you. Okay, so now let's go back to here, and then let's load this one into the conceptual maps again. So overwrite, and you will see we have that should be fine. Yeah. So this is because when we do all the frame, we don't need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, because when it will repeat itself. So like when you have a panel here and when you have a panel here and then repeat another one, so you will have overlapping frames. So to avoid that, it's not a big issue, but if you don't want to see that warning, so you can always, like for example, you can select, I'll just select these, and maybe just create a parameter for them. I'll just show, I'll just untick this one. So and create a parameter. So which means by default, they will be, I'll just call it a vis. Okay, so visibility, vis and instance. So this time I'm going to try instance. So by default, these panels are these frame 1, 2, 3, they will be invisible. But if I want to, I can turn them on. Yeah, I'm not sure whether we need it or not, but in case, okay, so in case, load it back and overwrite, and we shouldn't see any warning at all. Okay, so now you can see we don't have any overlapping frames, so you can see this is one, so this belongs to the one below, right? And this one belongs to the one on the right. So there are no overlapping. And then the last one, the very last one, so we probably just you want one, so because we have that parameter there, so if you can turn them on. And also, yeah, it looks like we have a warning, but this is because we also have this one here, and then overlap with the one on the next. So yeah, so if you really want to make sure there's no overlapping, so you can always create separate visibility parameter for like the horizontal one and the vertical one. Okay, so you can turn them on and off separately. So, and this is all. Okay, so and also the final thing, so we can still adjust the shape a little bit. So on the offset, so for example, I'll type in 500, apply. So you will see it will change a little bit, right? So instead of offset 300, 500. Okay, so this is it. I will upload this one for you, so you can have a play. And also another thing. So remember when we do the offset with point, we use 100, negative 100. You can also make it a parameter, so you can control. You can further control the shape a little bit more. Okay, so that's all. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.